Hey, can I help you?
Hi. I have a book for you to look at.
Okay. To Kill a Mockingbird. Pretty cool. I probably read this book when I was around 20, and I'm 29 now, so.
I have a first edition To Kill a Mockingbird that I'm trying to sell today. The condition is not perfect. It has definitely had some wear and tear on it, but I'm hoping to sell it for $5,000.
This is interesting. I think it takes place in the 1950s. It's about a teenage girl named Scout. Her father, Atticus, is defending a black man that's falsely accused of raping a white woman. And it's the trials and tribulations of what the family goes through in the trial and all these other things. It's a really, really heavy book. It's one of those books where you read it for an hour, you gotta put it down for a little bit. You know, I mean, it's just, you get a little emotional, but it's a pretty amazing book. I know this book has never gone out of print, and besides the Bible, I don't know of any book that's been in print for going on 60 years. It's super collectible. Do you know if this is a first edition or not?
I believe it is. From what
Okay.
I looked into it, I think it is.
All right, I don't know if it is. Well, it says first edition right there, okay. But there's first editions, and then there's first editions. You can have a first edition, but different states of a first edition. Because they might start putting it out and then realizing there's a typo or something like that, and then go fix it. Okay, so then you have the first edition, second state, and so on and so on. I can tell you right now there's gonna be condition issues with this thing.
Yeah.
The dust cover's in really rough shape. The spine is all tweaked out on it. It's been well used because it was a library copy. But being a first edition, even in terrible shape, is worth money. So how much you looking to get out of this?
I was kind of hoping 5,000 range, maybe.
Okay, I have no idea to tell you the truth. Okay, but I do have a friend. Let me get her down here. She'll take a look at this, and I promise you she'll know everything there is to know about it.
Perfect.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I think it's a great idea. He wants to bring in an expert. I'd like to learn more about the book myself.
If you want to talk about books changing people's lives, this is one of the best examples. To Kill a Mockingbird, published in 1960, this is on the eve of the Civil Rights Movement, and many, many people consider this their favorite book. This is one of the books that essentially, right when it was published, it immediately entered the American canon. And in fact, Harper Lee is one of the few women who was immediately sort of crowned into American literature as a contender for the great American novel.
Okay, so it says first edition in it.
Yes. This book does say first edition on the copyright page, which is important. So what I want to see, a $3.95 price. We've got a blurb by Capote here. So these are the kind of things you're looking for. These are what we call points, the price, the blurb. And this all actually checks out to be a first issue, which means it was part of the first batch issued to the public.
Okay, so there was multiple states?
Yeah, there are multiple issues. This is the first of the first.
Okay.
Good news.
All right, definitely good news. Now she's gonna give us all the bad.
Yeah, now I gotta look a little closer at the condition. So the first thing I noticed, it's an ex-library copy. You've got the stamps here and here. You've got a few stains, but the jacket is really the king here. And you can see remnants of a laminate, which these are all very common sort of treatments that you see for a book that's been in the library system. But in the collectible market, kind of kills it.
So what's it worth?
So given the condition here and the fact that I would consider this poor, I'd say it's probably $1,000.
Okay,
Glad I could help.
thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, so obviously $5,000 is not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay, I give you $500 for it.
1,000?
No, if I bought and sold stuff for the same price, I wouldn't be in business long.
About 7.
I'll go $600. That's the best I can do.
Sure.
All right, we got a deal. I'll meet you right over there, and we'll do some paperwork.
Great. I ended up selling the book for $600, which is far less than I was hoping to get for it, but is definitely more than the $3.95 that's printed on the book.